this video, I want to say a huge thank you to this video sponsor, Walklow Leather. Also for providing me this beautiful hand-stitched leather bag, which you would have seen over the last 4 or 5 videos now. Walklow leather bags and carry cases are all hand-stitched and vegetable tanned using only the finest, highest quality cowhide, which in time and use will age the leather to an incredible look. So a special thank you to Walklow Leather for providing me this beautiful bag and the beautiful smell of leather. Check out walklow.co for special bags, organisers, wallets, and I'll also have a link down below there in the description where you can head on over there. But let's get into this video before more of this rain comes in. Well, welcome to another one, and I'm continuing this one on from the last one, leaving Mt Augustus Tourist Park with no real plan in mind of where I'm heading. I did originally want to head straight up that way towards Karijini National Park, which is another 540 kilometers, I believe. But I'm not too sure if it's worth it or not. They closed the road last night, they reopened it this morning, and then the lady at the front counter said they're looking at re-closing it again tonight. So I don't really want to get stuck on there. Just because I know that they're closing roads around the Exmouth region and down south. Simply because of the rain. There's loads of rain about. There's even rain out that way, which I'm sort of planning on going that way because there is a main road, the Great Northern Highway, I believe, which in the back of my mind, get on a sealed road, you're sort of set, you're right. But looking at the maps, there's a couple of things that I want to see, which I've sort of made a little plan. A couple of abandoned little towns that we're going to get to see. So yeah, no real plan. We're just going to play it by ear and try and avoid this weather. Anywho, let's crack this video on and head towards Meekatharra, see what we see along the way. As for the car's going great. Some eagle eye viewers noticed I had a big crack in the windscreen. That got all fixed up. New windscreen, cheers to RAC, and some new lights and new blinkers, which are all flash LED things. Seem to be doing all right. Hopefully won't blow globes every month or so. Other than that, car's going bloody great. We're getting around 12 litres per 100 on dirt roads with the tyres let right down. I think they're about 22 PSI. Let's crack on. So it turns out we've got to head up towards Karijini for, I think it's around a half an hour or so, and then we turn right and head east towards Meekatharra. But Pingandy Road and Ashburton Downs Road, 4-wheel drive only. This was closed last night. It's going to close again tonight apparently. 530 to Karijini National Park. I'm not going to risk that. That's 5 hours driving on a highway and probably seven or so on a dirt road. Yeah, looks like it's starting to rain over that way as well. So we'll head up there and we'll cut across to Meekatharra and see what we can see. So I guess first stop is a little place called Dooley Downs. I'm guessing it was a station once. It looks abandoned to me right now. Windmill's going hard, but front gate's open, door's open. Door looks like it's been kicked open. And just a lot of crap laying about. But yeah, looks really abandoned. There's a van over there that looks like it's just been left. A couple of trucks out there. And just an old school station, I think. So I'll have a little quick look around. Try and get the drone up as well. See if we can see anything. So I'm not sure what it is, but it's whatever it is made in Italy. Some sort of dozer. Ford Motor Company of Australia. So the windmill's still pumping. I'm guessing nearby stations bought this one out, and whoever owned this just moved out, got out of here, and they're using it as a little, I guess, I don't know, there is a stockyard up the back there, bit of a stockyard and water for the cattle. But it looks like a lot of this was just, they got up and left without taking anything. An old Bedford. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's got a sliding door on it. Sliding door, pop top, little camper sort of thing. I don't know what sort of year it's from. I don't really know old Bedfords, but this looks like it had a sliding door on it also. A cool little car, or would have been. Seen better days now. So it looks like just up the back from the house there, the homestead, looks like I've found their little rubbish dump, which is, they got some pretty cool stuff here. Once was a truck. Looks like they've just stripped everything out of it. Still got the dash in it. It looks like an old Bedford with 119,900 miles on it, I'm guessing, not kilometres. and an old Land Rover, I'm guessing. There's a little tag down the bottom there. Produced by Press Metal Corp Limited, Sydney. I'm not sure what that is. What sort of car it is. I don't know, Land Rover, Jeep. Looks more like a Jeep here. Let us know if you know what that is, but weird little car. It looks like another one up the top there. I'm not sure about this one. I'm guessing D, Dodge. Don't know, no idea. Not too sure about the one up there as well, if it's a Toyota or a Jeep. Well, that explains the one on the back there, a Jeep. I'm not going to jump up there, don't really want to fall down. And the one over there, I'm still not too sure, but there is a little Suzuki tailgate over here, which doesn't look like it fits it. So a 6-cylinder Willys Jeep, I'm guessing that's come off the back of the one on the truck there. So this one is a Suzuki. I'm only saying that because the steering wheel's got Suzuki on it. But I reckon this one's had a couple of run-ins with some bulls in its time. All that cage work on it. Now this is an interesting one. Is it a Holden? Again, I don't really know my old cars, but it would have been a nice car back in the day. That's all we've got, all the badges on it. Zep. There's one on the back here, Zephyr, I'm guessing. Z-E-P on one side and H-Y-R, Zephyr. And I'm guessing that one would have been V8. So by the looks of these, they're the same as the first one we saw, Land Rovers or something, but 3 of them upside down, and I don't know what that one is over there, still with the cab on it. No badges, no nothing, so I can't really help anyone there. And this one, I did think was a Land Cruiser, but it's definitely not a Land Cruiser now, looking at it. Righto, Dooley Downs, done. Yeah, I don't know. I suspect they've been bought out by a neighbouring station and just up and left everything. The neighbouring station using their land, I guess. I don't know. But good little stop off. Interesting little walk around as well. Anyway, on we go. Moving on. See some weird things out here, but they were 3 pelicans in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, nowhere near the sea, but 3 pelicans flying about. Weird. So a beautiful scenic drive that took longer than it should have. I think I've taken about 4 hours to do around 150, 200 Ks, but we've made it. Well, I've made it. Ashburton Downs, Meekatharra Road. Meekatharra is that way. Karragini and Panawanika, Parabadoo. One of them, I'll leave it down below, whichever one it is that way. I just bumped into a couple that were heading back to Mt Augustus. Simply because the road's closed up there. They say there's a big electronic sign saying stop. So I might duck down there, have a look at the sign, see what it says, and then go back that way. But I believe it'll be the road's closed because of all the rain. It's been holding off for the time being now, back the way we've come, but there is some little drops that we had and the car's starting to get even more filthy, so yeah. We'll have a look, we'll see if we can find this electronic sign and then we'll start heading inland a bit more. Right, I've come 10 minutes up the road, can't find this sign, so there's no point going any further. Spin around and head back towards Meekatharra. It's 3 o'clock now. I think we've probably got another two and a bit hours of driving. Try and find a nice little free camp somewhere on the side of the road. Have a little fire, if we can, if it's not raining. That'll be good. Let's get on with it. I can't help but stop and have a look at this old girl. Just resting up on a windrow out in the middle of nowhere. Beautiful car. It would have been once in its day. It's got Ford on the front. But a beautiful car. Well, once would have been a beautiful car. Those massive tail lights at the back. But check out these massive, I don't know what they call them, but they're like shark fins. So it's 4:30 and I don't really want to stop driving for another, I don't know, half an hour or so. But dinner, Aldi special, chicken enchilada wraps. We've got 2 of them. I think it's 180 degrees at 20 minutes. So straight in the little oven. Happy days, we'll see how we go there. Oven's been preheating for about 20 minutes, so chuck them in there, keep driving. So I'm going to call it here for tonight. It's getting pretty dark pretty quick, and it's not even 5:30 I don't think. There's plenty of clouds about, but this is going to be my little spot, pretty close to the road, but I haven't seen one car on this road all day, and that's my little view. So I've got to be happy with that. I've got a couple of bits of firewood there. I'm going to try and get the fire on, get everything set up before it's actually pitch black. There does look to be a bit of rain out that way, but it's just dark and rainy everywhere. Anyway, let's get everything set up and get a fire on, get a beer. Well, just as I get everything set up, get a fire on, it decides to start raining. Well, it's spitting at the moment, but yeah, we'll see what we're in for tonight. We'll see what this awning's like as well. A lot of people have been asking about the awning here, drifter awning. Top notch, 270 freestanding. I was talking to a bloke that had one pretty much the same as this freestanding one. He leaves his, this was last night, he leaves his sort of loose. If it's going to rain, a little bit looser, so that the middle drops down like that, and the rain can run off without having to peg it or anything. So we'll see how that goes tonight. Hopefully it's all good. But yeah, really happy with the awning so far. Oh, that's looking pretty good. A little bit longer to go, let it brown up, and then dinner is served. It's the next morning and a pretty average sleep, to be honest. I don't know if it was the rain. It sort of drizzled all night long last night. Yeah, I don't know if it was the rain on the rooftop tent or the awning or whatever, but every now and then you get a splash of the water coming off the awning. Yeah, I don't know. It was just pretty average sleep. Nice and warm, just an average sleep. So as for the awning went pretty damn good actually. The water sort of did dissipate a lot, except for one little area, and that is this little corner here, which you may have to tie down, but you see there's a little bit of water in there. Which isn't that much. It must have got rid of itself or cleaned itself up over the night, but that's the only little spot that held the water. Yeah, so really happy with the awning. Bloody great last night. Had a little fire on. It was raining a bit and just perfect under there. Anyway, on to breakfast. Quick cuppa, breakfast, get out of here, pack everything up. We're all packed up on the road and heading towards Peak Hill Ruins, which is 116 kilometres in a straight line, Hema is saying. So probably around 150, maybe 200 kilometres. But I'm probably going to end this video here, simply because I've got a load of footage and I'm trying to get as many sort of episodes as I can out of this little trip. The more episodes I can get sort of gives me the potential to keep an episode a week coming out and give me more time to work as well and save a bit more money, ready for our, I guess, getting our caravan sorted and getting back into the caravanning scene. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode where we'll be going to Peak Hill Ruins. beach. No idea what they're like. As I say, I don't know about this trip. Everything sort of went south when the rain came in. I was planning on going to Carragini, but that went out the window. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed this little look around Dooley Downs, and I guess the drive in the middle of nowhere. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Leaving Mt Augustus Tourism Park. Tourist Park. It's only spitting at the minute. Was raining a bit heavier. There. No.